everyone, welcome to the Movie Section Show. I am Fariba, and today is a very unusual circumstance in terms of trailers. Yesterday we just got the first trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. That was amazing to watch. I already have dropped my trailer reaction for that yesterday. But now, today, it seems as if Marvel is in a very jolly mood and decided to drop another trailer for this time being Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday presentation, the holiday special that's supposed to be coming out sometime in December. Um, so yeah, that has dropped just about a couple hours ago. I will do a reaction video in just about a second, but let's just talk about the fact that this is going to be Marvel's second holiday special in just about a couple months. We did see Werewolf by Night earlier this month with the more horror Halloween theme, and one of the things that a lot of us, at least what I enjoyed about that whole short television movie, is that it wasn't necessarily within the Phase 4 universe where the issues are being, induced into the film, but it's its own film of itself. It's not really relying upon all the other films. And I think because of that, I really thoroughly enjoyed the film because it allowed to have its own personality, its own sort of thing going on, where it was kind of being like, it was giving nod to just the monster flick that it was, with all the classic black and white cinematography, but also putting in a bit more of its elevated style, where it's a bit more gory, it has more action, but also kind of giving us a bit more of a story that allowed us to really kind of understand everything that was going on in Werewolf by Night, and allowing us to enjoy just a simple monster film. And so now this is going to be a bit of a different case because Guardians of the Galaxy are essentially a very, important group of characters that we have seen since 2014 when they had their first film, which was the first volume. And they've also been they've been really big players in terms of the universe itself, because they have been involved with the whole situation with Thanos and the snap and the blip and everything kind of going into that. So they're more involved in the universe in general. So it's very interesting to see how kind of this whole holiday special is going to, direction, and how it's going to lead up to it, and how this is going to be different from what we saw with Werewolf by Night, where the characters are a lot more involved in the universe than the characters that we saw in Werewolf by Night. And not just that, but they're also going to be more in time as well, because Werewolf by Night is kind of has more of its 1930s, 1940s-esque, setting, whereas this film is going to be more in par with what's going on with the universe right now. At least for this, I'm assuming it's going to give us maybe, it's probably going to be just a nice holiday special just for the holidays, and just, allowing people to, feel the joys of the spirits and everything like that with the, Christmas and New Year's and everything like that, especially with now that we are kind of getting into the final, months of the year before we're going to 2023. But yeah, I also wonder if this trailer is going to give us a bit of a glimpse, or if the movie itself is going to give a bit of a glimpse of what we're going to expect for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. But yeah, let's watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special trailer.
I just saw on the calendar that right now on Earth it's almost Christmas time.
We don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
But Peter's so sad about Gamora being gone.
Okay.
Maybe if we go to Earth for a really wonderful Christmas gift, it would make him happy.
Aww.
Something special he will never forget.
Aww.
One special.
We're looking for the legendary Kevin.
Looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
Set that trap.
Your voice is small and mousy. I think we can hear you.
Oh my god.
You come with us. That's a Christmas present.
Oh wow. Ooh. Oh, it's coming out in November. Okay. That was the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special trailer, and right off the bat, it's just really fun. And I think this is like the great part of what the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise has been, is that there's always this playful tone that we get from them. We have this really incredible dynamic between the characters, and how even though they may be so different, they're also kind of family in a sense. And you really get that from this trailer, where they're really trying to, raise Quill's spirits. One of the things I am really interested about, or pretty intrigued, is that they connected this movie to sort of what happened in Endgame. So it does seem as if it's going to be more in universe than what we saw with the Werewolf by Night movie in general, and that is that they're going to use elements of what's happening in the universe, which makes sense, because it's like, how will we do this film and not address the Gamora situation? So we do know that, again, like, Gamora that he knew personally is definitely gone. She's deceased. She's not coming back. The Gamora that we do see that showed up in Endgame is definitely the more like, it's a 1914, not 1914, the 2014 version, who has not met Peter in their timeline, or at least would never, because of what happened in Endgame. And so now that we're kind of seeing the consequences of that, and it does seem as if Peter is still missing her. So now the rest of the gang is really just trying to, raise his spirits, trying to, considering that it is going to be Christmas and the holidays on Earth, that they're trying to, help him out and try to eliminate his, attitude, knowing that he is still really sad. So that seems to be the whole grasp of what the movie is going to be focused on. And I mean, let's just go with the fact that this movie is like, I mean, I can't believe Kevin Bacon is going to be in this movie playing himself, and how essentially Mantis and Drax are gonna try and drag Kevin Bacon to be Quill's Christmas present, and that is just hilarious. I mean, we've seen these types of movies before, where we had, exaggerated storylines, where we have like real life celebrities portray themselves in a more fictional way, like, This Is the End is like the first thing that comes out of my mind. But this is really incredible how we have Kevin Bacon, who is not necessarily a cameo, but he's gonna be a big part of the storyline for this film, and just seeing just how they're really kind of doing this cat and mouse type of, oh, we need to grab Kevin Bacon and make him our Christmas gift for Quill, because it makes sense, because he loves Footloose. I mean, I believe even in Endgame, or no, it was Infinity War, he said that Footloose was like one of the best movies of all time, which probably gives us an idea of that he does love Kevin Bacon, which makes so much more sense. But yeah, no, that's just a really fun thing that we're getting out of this whole like television movie that we're about to get, this whole special. For one thing, again, like, this is a really, really entertaining film. Just right off the bat, it's gonna be a lot of fun. That's what I really love about this. It's gonna be a lot of fun, kind of going back to just the old Guardians of the Galaxy that we got from the first film, and even in some parts of the second film, but definitely more of like this fun energy that we're going to get, where it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be just kind of like this whole Christmas heist, where we're just gonna, like, we're just gonna get this gift for someone, and just, try to, make someone's Christmas day the best, right? And that's just the gist that you're getting from it. So it does have elements of what we know from Guardians of the Galaxy, the franchise, and what we've, seen from them and how they've grown, but also they're bringing in elements of like the holiday spirits, the Christmas movies that, a lot of us love and watch during the Christmas season, and just, seeing a lot of that being incorporated into this film, and just the whole storyline of it. And again, this is just a lot of fun. I feel like that's just all I can say. It's so much fun. I feel like just watching it through, I was laughing, I was giggling. I didn't feel like there was like a moment where there wasn't anything too dull about it. And not just that, again, it just seems like it's going to be a film that's just, trying to get everyone into the spirits of everything, right? So, yeah, I'm super excited for this. I did not expect this movie to come out this soon. It's coming out in November, I believe. I think it even said November 5th. I have to double check that, but it is coming sooner than I expected it to be, so that means that we will be having a reaction for this not too long from now. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. I totally had fun. Again, fun is like the best way to say it. I had so much fun with this trailer. I'm gonna watch it again eventually later today to, just to smile again, because it's just considering with how Phase 4 has been, this is definitely a nice way to kind of change the direction of it. I totally enjoyed it. I hope you have. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are Have you seen the trailer for the holiday special? What are your thoughts about it? What are your, opinions? What do you think of this whole approach, its premise of doing a Christmas cat and mouse type of, story where we're trying to get this gift for our friend and raise their spirits and, give them the best Christmas ever. What are your favorite scenes? What are some things that you're really intrigued about? And just overall, are you going to be watching it when it does drop? Let me know in the comments down below and make sure to like and subscribe.